Hello, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I believe this is the finale of season 17, episode 17, Rebels and Outlaws. Okay, so this finale looks like it's going to be a little bit of a slow burn here, but it's all right. We'll squeeze all the lemons, all the juice out this lemon that we can get, okay, or out this peach. But anywho, what is it? Kay, Michelle, Shamia, and Pinky. They hook up with the children to go take them to a little apple orchard, cornfield, maze, pumpkin patch, whatever you want to call it, just for a little fun day out, and pretty much doing a whole bunch of rehashing of Shamia's feelings towards Portia and the rest of the group and how she feeling or whatever. And it's water off the duck's back at this point. She ready to move forward. Like same old, same old. And Kay Michelle is kind of in the same boat a little bit because her and Drew was kind of butting heads a little bit, and it's like we're just gonna leave that alone, okay? Because she got bigger and better things going on, which is this country album that she done made, and she's having this what do you want to call it? Not a listening party, but a listening party, okay? And it's gonna involve inviting all the ladies and whatnot, and the who's, because singing country music is something that she always wanted to do, which I believe this is probably why she came on this show, so she can help promote said album music. The next scene is with Miss Drew, going through that divorce with Ralph. She might need to find a new place to live, kind of already know how this kind of unfolds in real time where, he got custody, she had to get out and all this type of stuff, but now they everything was finalized. I think they gotta sell that house, so both of them gotta go. So next scene, we have Miss Phaedra. She got her lawyer hat on today, okay? Helping out Miss Kelly. And, this whole divorce going on. They got a little hearing coming up where they're going to try to, since she the primary custody, so she can show these kids on TV and to stop whatever else that he got going on. Because, causing all these problems. Phaedra going to help her out as best as she can, okay? So fingers crossed. Okay, so Drew's mama having a little birthday. She turning, 80 some. Very, very cool little party, but she couldn't have it at her house, of course, because Ralph put the kibosh on that. Mr. Man in the basement, can I have the party down, at the house for my mother? Nope, you can't, because, him and the mom don't really ain't the best as of friends, but it's his weekend, which means he got the kids, whatever. I mean, right, whatever. So they do a party at an Airbnb, and she invited all the ladies, but it looked like only Portia, Phaedra. Oh, and Angela was the only ones who could show up. Understandable, because she don't get along with Shamia, she don't get along with Drew, and she don't get along with Kay. Okay, yep, that makes sense. It makes sense. And Cynthia just probably couldn't make it or whatever. But they're having a little good old time. Only thing that was cool about or funny about this scene or interesting about this scene, because my face the whole time was mostly like, meh, okay, happy birthday, mamas. But Black, okay, Black is her friend. He actually shows up, so they been going steady, I guess. Dude with the horse that showed up for Shamia House, at Shamia House. I guess they don't really talk like that. I don't know, but yeah, and then Dr. Ken, he don't slither his ass down the stairs because they went down to like the lower level or the basement to have a little, one girl's time. Don't slither down there talking about some, hey, lady, what's going on? Hey, Phaedra, giving her a hug and stuff. He was all, yeah, girl, whispering all in the ear, and they like, okay, Mr. Ken, what you doing over there? He turn around, he see Portia over there. He go over there, hey, Portia, what's going on? I'm saying, but she ain't let him get all the way up in the air like that. Because she like, not you. You just all over there. Can't be, better back up, boy. Is this you, Mary? He like, don't be all up in my business. Hey, you better watch it, Dr. Ken. We see you. And Phaedra, we see you. Okay, so Shamia has found a new surrogate and she is ready to get this baby on the road. If we fast forward to today, I believe she is actually pregnant. So, congratulations. But we know it's a long time coming. It's her last little boy. So, she meeting the family, meeting Gerald and everything, and we're about to get that baby going. And then the next thing is with Portia and Sway, okay? Which was kind of funny because y'all remember them psychics. They keep having these psychics on these shows, like every once in a blue moon, right? And they be on point all the time. The one told Candy she was going to get married to Todd. Boom, it happened. One dude told Sheree, you ain't going to ever find no man. She ain't never found no man. And now he done told Portia she's going to have some lesbian problems. And listen, the problem has started, all right, because they in a relationship is going on strong now, but according to that psychic, it might not end too well in the future. I don't know, but he was on point with everybody else. But anywho, they're just discussing their relationship and what they about to do. Like, is we doing this or is we not? You know, because Portia still was talking to Mike, and maybe Sway was talking to some other people as well. But it's like, yeah, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. So Angela and her family, Charles and her daughter, they having dinner. And they end up, I believe all the kids was there, but they end up, sending them off to the children's table so we can have a grown-up talk here. Because, the whole thing with the daughter getting married without telling nobody is just we'll say I wouldn't say a small issue in some of their problems, but it's an issue, and it's something that they still working through, because remember, she got to tell her brothers and sisters and all that type of stuff, right? But anywho, Angela was like, oh, well, let's call your wife or whatever. So, her and the wife don't got the best relationship because they don't really talk like that. So it's pretty much, maybe this was kind of for the camera a little bit, Angela, I don't want to, just trying to show us that you in good graces with everybody, which is fine. We get it. But you ain't got nothing to prove, okay? I think what we was wondering was you a little bit homophobic or nah? But I think we see that you're not. It's just the way your daughter moved. You just didn't want her to do that, okay? Because you're feeling left out, as Charles would say, like, I need to know what's going on and what you're doing and all this type of stuff. And this is what y'all doing, all this behind my back. Because remember, this has been her bestest friend all this years. Come to find out, yeah, right? So, understandable. But all in all, just giving her some good advice about being married, for one, because, it's her new life now. And it's not an easy thing at all. And it's something that the daughter is finally coming around to understanding that, okay, I'm going to listen to my mama a little bit and, take some more advice and not be so much of, rebelling everything and pushing back and going against everything. Because maybe, it's all for the betterment of them and their family and their life, right? That's all in their relationship. Angela just want to be cool. Just want to be cool. All right, so we are down to the party, the main finale, okay? This is K. Michelle's little hold down for her single, her album, or whatever. She did invite everybody. So everybody showing up, looking good and cute. Of course, Drew was surprised, like, dang, she invited me? Okay, cool. We can actually kind of be cool with each other. I actually do kind of like the girl. Okay, fine. Which I don't think Kay don't dislike you either. It's just, Drew, you just a little weird. But anywho, yeah. So everybody's arriving. We ended up finding out that Kelly did not even go to court because that fool is suing. He got like five lawsuits open. And the judge is like, listen, we can't even work on your stuff until I figure out what he got going on. Okay? So put a kibosh on that. Let me see, everybody's arriving. I don't see Portia just yet. And Kate Michelle's sister, they look like twins. Oh my goodness. Like a little version of her, the same voice and everything. Oh yeah, and I forgot, Shamia done served forgetting everybody's names, but don't serve Drew with some papers because remember she bought that horse to her house. The horse don't poop somewhere, and HOH don't send her a bill. So she say, "Listen, I was fined for $2,000 to pick up some poop. What kind of HOA you live in? See, that's why you don't live in them HOA neighborhoods. And why is you in a HOA anyway? You can afford to not be there." All right, so before K Michelle get her little show started, Portia done walked in with Sway, aka Patrice, okay, because we're using governments now that they are official, okay, she gay now, all right, and letting everybody know. And then Fangie, Angela bought her fans out. You know, these are the prototypes, okay? So we're just passing them out to the girls just to see, do y'all like them? Is it all right? You know, the speed's all right. It had a flashlight on it. That was cool. I just thought of a new idea, and I was just about to tell y'all, but see, I can't tell y'all because y'all gonna steal it. And I need to make the money for that, okay? Okay, that was a cool little vibe, you know. K Michelle debuted some of the little singles, okay? I think one of them was Jesus and Whiskey. And the other one was Jack Daniels, which I think I might have heard Jack Daniels before. But anywho, cool little mic session. And when we got the VSOP, she letting all the ladies try to do their little 1-2s on the mics. You know, obviously everybody can't sing. And some people act like they didn't know the words. Understandable. I mean, I don't know all the words myself, but either way, cool little moment. All right, so we're leaving episode at the end of the party for the most part. I don't know how Drew got in this predicament, okay? Her and Kay was having nice words, okay? Because I can't remember who it was. It was a Pinky who said, "Oh, that was a nice moment between y'all two, you know, with the passing the mic thing." Okay? Yeah, that was cute. And somewhere along the line, we get to talking about Black, okay? So we bring Black up again, all right? And K Michelle was just trying to say, like, I don't have no issues with you, Drew. It was the thing with you trying to say that I know this man. I don't know this man. So Drew, like, you really don't know him? No, I don't know him. Well, he was in the DMs at such and such time. And yeah, and I knew he was in there after the fact that somebody said something. And then, you know, then I synced it or something like that. Well, I got the proof that you was actually, you responded at August or something like, I don't know. She said the whole month. And she pulled up her phone, and you can see that K Michelle said something like, "Oh, thank you for your appreciation," or "Thank you for coming out," something like that. But it wasn't no conversation between the two, okay? Just a simple, you know, reply like "thanks, bye," or whatever. She send those out all the time, okay? I got millions of DMs, millions of people's in there. They, you know, it's like clockwork. Who knows who they is and who knows what the hell they say. And all I'm just saying is thank you for your services, okay? Black this, Black that, I don't know him. So now this makes a quick little argument between the two, all right? Quick little argument. And I don't know who kind of shoved or bumped first, but somebody must have moved a little bit, or maybe it could have been K Michelle, or maybe somebody's hands went up. I don't know. But this is where security just kind of grabbed them both up a little bit to try to hold K Michelle back and try to hold Drew back. And in the midst of this, somebody kind of pulled Drew like this, and I guess she wasn't paying attention to her feet, and she just kind of went down, okay? So it's like, dang, Drew, you don't fell down, you know, what's happening? So she over this, like, I can't believe it. You a liar, this and this and that. I ain't no liar, whatever. So Drew, like, I'm gonna leave, all right? So as she's leaving out, Portia walking her out. Because, yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe they did this to me. They trying to push me down, and she's a liar, and there's no... And like Pinky said, why is we even talking about this dude in the first place? See? Why? Why? We was having a good old time. And so while everybody's getting ready to leave, we was going to have one more group photo moment. And they like, we're going to take this without her or with her because she's leaving. And here we go, because this is the finale, so everybody gonna get their little moments. Phaedra, she ain't got nothing going on. She's still doing her 50 jobs that she got. The lady of Glen in Scottsdale. And yeah, that's about it. She ain't got nothing going on. All right, so Pinky about $4 million in debt. Ooh, I didn't know it was that much, but she maintaining, and she out here on TikTok and on social media trying to, you know, explain herself. And not too long ago, I'm in Michigan, Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area. She just opened up a new slutty vegan out here in Detroit. So will I go to it? I don't know because I don't eat vegan food. But maybe if I pass it or something, I might go and get a French fry. So Shamia had to put the kibosh on that rum bum thing. I think whoever the partners and all that stuff, it didn't work out. So they're pivoting on to the next venture, which is going to be a line of perfume. Okay, interesting. And also, like I said, she got the baby on the way. Congratulations. Angela and her daughter relationship is pretty much back on track. Her real estate stuff is going all right. Somebody renting that house, and all she got to worry about is getting these fans off the ground. These fangies. So Charles, open up your wallet, okay? Because I gotta buy one for my mama. And in the midst of the credits rolling, mind you, Kelly and Angela is going back and forth arguing about a bunch of nothing. Okay. But anywho, Kelly, she can film with her daughters for next season if she comes back, which I'm sure she might. I don't know. I didn't look at the contracts, so they are out, guys. They are out. And yeah, she still got to deal with all that legal stuff going on with that ex. And it was Drew, which I seen that video back maybe May, April, or something like that. It might have been like April, where Drew went up to the chicken and waffles at Kelly restaurant. I was like, it's closed in here, y'all. I thought it was open. I came to get some breakfast, but it's closed. I got to go to Waffle House instead or whatever. So, yeah. It's all right, though. Because wasn't it 2 restaurants? She still got 1 restaurant open. That was the new one that she opened. So, the new one that she opened up on the show, yes, that one is closed. But the original one is still open. Oh, you don't put that fool in jail? Probably for some child support violation or something. I think I might have read about that too in the blogs. Just didn't pay too much attention to it. So Drew does come back for the picture. Of course, we knew she wasn't going to leave for real. But, her little end credits, like I said, we kind of already knew how the courts did her. She had to move out. Ralph got custody of the kids, and she had to pay child support. But then fast forward to another couple months, like last month or something like that, the judge ordered that both of them got to get out the house and sell it and split the monies. Okay, so K. Michelle album did drop literally 3 days ago. Friday. Was that July 31st? Okay, I gotta look it up or something. Or did I hear anything? I don't know. But look out for that. Of course, Portia living her best life with Patricia, aka Sway, doing what she gotta do. And that is the season, y'all. This is over. And you know what? It felt really long. I don't know about y'all, but it felt really long to me. Maybe because most of it was a bunch of filler. Most of it was a bunch of rehash and stuff. And most of it we kind of saw play out in the blogs in real time. So when that happens, it's not really that exciting of a show, kind of like with Potomac. It's really not that kind of exciting of a show because we already know everything before we see it. So, but other than that, it was okay season. I'll say. I think everybody for the most part did okay, except for Shamia. Girl, you bombed again. I don't know what her MO was, but it flopped. Her and that Portia situation. If they not gonna get along, fine. But y'all gotta keep that out the group. And then I think we can have a better show with us, coming together for things a little bit more, meshing a little bit better and coexisting a little bit better. Because when they're y'all, it's the tension. And it's messing it all up, the flow. Okay? We just need it to flow. All right? Which makes me miss, like, Kenya. Like, oh, my God. I miss Kenya. Of course, we miss Nene, Candy. I mean, come on now. Like, I'll even take a Lisa Wu at this point. Bring them back. Do we need a Kim? I will even take a Kim. And guess what? She broke now. So she need the money. So call her. Call her. Anywho, this was okay season, like I said. The reunion should explain everything. Thank the Lord we're getting to it. It was just all that Portia Shamia crap, messing up everything. Angela, you need to stop lying. Hopefully you vindicate yourself somehow here. And yeah, I think everybody should come back. Yeah, I think everybody can pretty much come back as long as Phaedra is a friend. Maybe Kelly could be a friend. I don't know, but push some people a little bit back, push people up a little bit forward. I enjoyed Pinky. She was cool. K Michelle, you crazy girl. So you crazy, right? So I'm a deal. I'm a deal. And yep, I think that's about it. And Shamia, no more apologizing, and you need to switch up a whole 360 when you come back. Go back to the girl that you was when you was a friend of. You was cool. Be cool, Shamia. And then we can be cool with you. All right. So let's get to the reunion next time. I think they wearing green, mean green. And I'll see y'all for the reunion. Peace out. Good season. Bye.